Good. There he is. Do you know what the feeling is being stoked? I know one guy in the audience definitely knows what it is, but does everybody know what it is or not a clue? Okay. The other one. There he is. That's my son. This is the picture I took just after his first wave. Take a good look at the expression on his face. He's feeling stoked without even knowing what it is or what it means. The actual state of being stoked is a scientifical proven thing. So it tells you that you have to be happy, and just like Volkan told in the first talk, it is really making you happier, and it has to do something with the ionized particles in the water that you inhale while you surf or just be on the beach. To me, I'm always drawn to the sea and to the ocean, and I always had the feeling just to want to go back to it. To be on the beach, to be in the water, it doesn't matter. Just feeling happy on the coastline. And with my mom and dad, I took the family vacations on the beach, so that was a perfect time for me. Growing up, it stayed with me, that feeling, but never really acted on it. It sort of sunk into my subconscious. But it kept me alive, and I mean, it stayed with me while I watched surfing videos, windsurfing videos, and I played those tapes over and over again. Until I started windsurfing. And then a really good feeling came over me when I was on the water. Later I learned that that feeling was what surfers call being stoked. It was a great feeling. You feel energized, you feel happy, and you feel laid back, clear mind when you come off the water. And I wanted to know where that feeling came from, so I started to look into it. And as surfing is something originated from the Hawaiian Islands, I started to look into their cultures and beliefs. And I found out that I was living Aloha. Alo meaning sharing, Oha is joy, and Ha is life of breath. The Hawaiians believe that you celebrate your life with every breath you take. And then I learned stand-up paddling. It allowed me to be even more on waves than I used to be, riding waves, feeling great, feeling stoked again. It also learned me that it is reacting on a high-risk environment. I mean, you are there in the waves, and you have to make split-second decisions as you go down a wave or you want to catch it. And you want to react in the right way, so don't panic, because it doesn't help. And if you get, I mean, you can get pretty hurt if you are on a wave and it comes crashing down on you. I mean, try a 3-meter wave, you look up to it, it comes crashing down on you, taking you down to the bottom, slams all the air out of your lungs, and then you have to go back up again to get the breath of air. And it learned me to stay calm. I mean, it doesn't help to panic because the ocean is way too strong for you, so you have to go with the flow. And it took me some life lessons to learn that it doesn't help to freak out. You have to think rational in chaotic situations, and just don't panic if something in your life goes wrong because you didn't plan it. Again, you go with the flow. Some other life lessons I've learned is that if you stare at a wave, you won't ever catch it. You have to do all that you can to get that wave. You have to be in the right position, the right time, and you have to do everything in your power to catch that wave. If you don't, it'll pass underneath you, or again, comes crashing down on you with all the consequences. Another one, surfers are patient. I mean, they set out on the ocean and they just watch. Oh, there's a nice wave. Okay, that's one to catch it. Fine. So if you have that same mentality in daily life, you just wait for that one opportunity, you grab it. One thing, you dance with nature. Waves are the basis of the information transmitted through the universe. Light waves, sound waves, and you have the waves we surf on. When you surf, those waves come from miles and miles away across the ocean, but the water molecules are actually almost stationary in the water. So you're actually surfing on pure energy. Probably that made me feel so energized when I come off the water. Another thing is you have to put in your time. There are no shortcuts in surfing. I mean, You have to do hard work every time when you want to catch a wave. And it learns you in real life that you have to commit every time to some things you do. And the last one, of course, you will get hurt. I mean, if you want to have bigger waves, you have to step out of your comfort zone. So if you have a bigger challenge, you have to step out of your comfort zone too. So out of that comfort zone is fear and pain, obviously. So, and surfing made me understand that, again, freaking out is not going to help. You have to go with the flow. And being out on the ocean has made me a really nice person. This is me not really committing to a wave, actually, diving under it. And being out on the ocean, it made me just happy, feeling energized, and again, making me stoked. Even when I go on a local lake, paddling with my friends or just by myself, I'm feeling stoked. Just being out there in the water and in the fresh air is enough to make me feel great. Surfing has taught me that you have to tackle your life one step at a time. Doesn't matter what you do, just have fun and go out there and feeling stoked again. I mean, that's all what it's about. So, and it made me also able to cope with things in my life, like the passing of my father. And it made me a more balanced and happier dude. So, if you all want to be a more relaxed person and just stand tall in your life, I mean, I got 2 words for you. Go surfing. It helps, really. Like this is just relaxation all the way. I mean, even a bad day at the beach is still way better than a good day at the office. Thank you.